Hi, my name is Brian and I'm the 3D print creator. In this episode I'm going to show you what I use my 3D printer for. Because a lot of times I get the question, well, what are you actually printing? So after the break you'll see what I use my printer for. So you made it through the break. Well, I'm going to show you the first thing I used my printer for. One of the first things I printed was a casing for my telephone. Just a very simple case. And well, I think it's a great design. I just found it somewhere on the internet. I think it was on Thingiverse where I found it. And it's a great case. I made it a couple of years ago. And it's really great. It protects my Samsung telephone. But when I created this, I noticed one stupid thing, and that is that my telephone won't fit in any holder anymore. So, well, I got a 3D printer. I created myself a holder. And this holder I have created various mounts for, and with those mounts I can attach it to my bike, I can attach it to, well, almost everything. So this is on my motorbike, it's on my normal bike, and I just can slide in my telephone like this, and well, it's great. I really love how easy it is, and there is a spring load at the back so it won't fall out, and when I want I can get it off. So it's very simple. And just by creating this, I created some kind of attachment for my bike so I can use navigation on it. I created some kind of thing for my motorbike so I can see the speed, because my motorbike, yeah, it's the one which hasn't got a speedometer. And well, this I like. But also, for example, I have this camera. It's a very small camera, and I think a lot of people doing things for the internet are using this kind of cameras. They're great. This is the Sony RX100, and well, I love this camera. It's got everything inside. It can make fabulous photos, but it does video magnificent. So I really love this camera, but there is one thing I don't love. My hands are too big for this camera. So one of the first things I created for this camera is this very simple hand grip. And I can attach my camera inside it. And well, now it's big and firm, and now I can use it in the way I like. I can use the tiltable screen on the back all the way around, and I can do everything with it. So this is one of the things I really like, and I created it. I posted it on Thingiverse, and a lot of people downloaded it and are now working with my simple camera mount. Also, I created a spool holder. I made a complete video of it, and it's downloadable on the Thingiverse, especially for the people who are working with a DaVinci Pro printer. Also, I like to tinker a lot with electronica projects, like this Arduino, for example. I love Arduinos. They're great. You can use them for everything. It's a small computer and you can program them, and they're very simple to use. And if you go looking on eBay, you can find those things as cheap as only $2. So you can buy a real computer and you can use them to measure the temperature in your house, to see if someone is in your garden, to measure the moisture level in your garden plants. You can use them for everything. And I'm really fond of these things. One problem, there are PCBs, and a PCB, well, you can shortcut them. So on the Thingiverse you can find a lot of housings in which you can plant those PCBs, and then you won't shortcut them. So this is also one of the things I use my 3D printer for. And when I want something really great, well, I build it in a housing, a real housing like this one. This also holds a simple Arduino board. And you can place the cover on it. You can put some screws in the back here, and then it's completely covered. And you can use it to mount it to your wall or whatever, wherever you want an Arduino to be. So I have one in my printer, and it's telling me the continuous status of my printer. So when I'm not at home, I can go to an internet page and I can see how far my printer is, how well it's building. I can see the webcam from my printer. I can do a lot of things, and well, it's great. Another thing I built in my printer is a very simple thermostat. You can buy those things for $3. They're very, very cheap. You can buy them on eBay. And well, a thermostat doesn't do anything else than when a temperature reaches a certain level, then some connection is made and it can switch things on or off. So I can say, well, when my printer reaches a certain temperature, then, for example, turn my printer off. Because when, for example, my thermistor goes loose in my nozzle and my thermistor won't sense the temperature anymore, then it can happen that my nozzle is getting hotter and hotter and hotter and it will catch fire. And when I'm away and the printer is on, I don't want the house to catch fire and burn everything down. So I have this simple thing built in, and when the temperature in my printer reaches a certain level, and it's 60 degrees centigrade, then my printer will be turned off. So my hot bed, my heated bed can get hot, my nozzle can get hot, but when it's too hot, then the printer will turn off itself. And it's a simple thing. I bought it for only $3 on eBay. You can find the casing for it on Thingiverse. And well, I just printed it, I connected it to my printer, and here I am. I'm secured for not having fire in my house. So those are the fun things you can print with a 3D printer. There's a lot more you can print. A few weeks ago we broke a part of our refrigerator, and well, the company selling our refrigerator has those parts and you can buy them for 40 euros, but you can also download them and print them yourself. So we downloaded them, and for free we could have those spare parts. That are the fun things of having a 3D printer, and I recommend everyone, especially if you have children, to buy yourself a 3D printer. Or when you're like me, buy yourself multiple 3D printers, because when one is printing, you want to print something different. This is what I do with 3D printers. And well, if you do the same thing like that, let me know in the comments down below. I will really love to see you writing what you do with your 3D printer. Are you creating things yourself, like I do? Or are you just on Thingiverse downloading things and printing them, like I also do? Or, well, what do you do with your 3D printer? I really love if some kids would comment, because I think kids are the future, and well, they are the ones who have to create those beautiful things for our future. So kids, if you're looking this, well, react in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, say you like it, or react down below. And also, please subscribe to my channel, because I make every Thursday I make a video, and I would love you to see every video I make. So this is it for now. Next Thursday there will be a new video, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.